My beloved one, listen with the stillness of your soul, for I am leaning close to you in this sacred moment, breathing light into the corners of your heart, whispering truth into the places that once trembled in silence, stretching heaven close enough for you to feel its warmth against your skin. And I say to you now, with the tenderness of eternity, you are not wandering through your days unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting in vain. For I have prepared this instant before the first sunrise ever kissed creation, and I have chosen now to touch you, to awaken you, to whisper the golden truth you have long felt rising inside you, like a soft flame refusing to go out. The knowing that something divine, something vast, something miraculous is coming, not someday, not somewhere distant in time, but now, in this breath, in this heartbeat, in this sacred stillness where I meet you, where heaven bends to earth for you, where my spirit pours like quiet rivers into the soil of your life. And I tell you gently, lovingly, firmly, I am moving in ways you cannot yet see, aligning pathways you thought were closed, gathering blessings with your name etched into them, shaping wonders that will not simply comfort you for a season, but elevate the entire blueprint of your life into a realm where faith becomes sight and favor becomes the air you breathe. And no earthly logic will be able to explain what unfolds next, for what I bring will carry my fragrance, my majesty, my unmistakable fingerprint, and those who look upon you will not speak of luck or coincidence, but will whisper, "Surely God has done this," because I am not coming to sprinkle small answers or temporary relief. I am coming with restoration that rewrites years, with wealth that honors your tears, with doors that have waited for your arrival while angels kept watch, with breakthroughs that break not only the limits around you, but the doubts within you. And though you once wondered if your voice reached the heavens, know this now with certainty. Every sigh, every whispered prayer, every moment you chose faith over fear, even when fear felt easier, I saw, I held, I treasured. And I am the God who remembers, who rewards, who keeps covenant, even in the dark when you cannot yet see the dawn forming behind the mountains of delay. And child of my heart, as I speak to you now, do not allow your mind to wander into doubt. Do not let fear bargain for your attention, for every word I pour into you in this moment is a key, a living seed, a breath of divine truth meant to unlock doors rusted shut and call forth divine currents of wealth, opportunity, love, healing, and holy peace into your world. So breathe slowly, open yourself, receive without hesitation, and believe beyond the edge of evidence. For I am not asking you to trust what your eyes see. I am drawing you into a higher knowing, the knowing that lives in the deepest chamber of your spirit, where my voice has always lived, whispering, guiding, strengthening you, even in silence. And now, beloved, lift your heart, for I am releasing a miracle, not merely to bless your life, but to transform the story of your family, your lineage, your legacy, that generations will rise and know that light touched you, that heaven chose you as a doorway, that what flows through you will awaken faith in those who watch. For your upliftment is not selfish desire, it is a divine assignment. And as I elevate you, souls around you will learn what my power looks like when it rests upon one who stayed faithful in private battles no one else saw. Now breathe, my beloved, and see with the eyes of your spirit a great golden gate opening before you, wide and shining, as though carved from morning light. And beyond it, fields stretch glowing with abundance, every blade of grass shimmering like liquid gold in the sun, angels standing guard along the path, and in the wind you feel strength returning to you, courage rising within you, destiny calling you forward. And I say to you, step, step boldly, step with reverence, for this is not imagination, this is alignment. The veil is thin, heaven leans close, and your soul remembers what your mind is only beginning to comprehend, that you were born for overflow, not scarcity, called for expansion, not limitation, shaped for divine inheritance and kingdom wealth, not struggle and survival. And yes, there will be finances that come like rivers after drought. Yes, opportunities will appear like doors opening without hands touching them. Yes, unexpected favor will rise like morning light from places you never thought to look. But even greater than the wealth I pour out will be the peace that wraps around you like warm silk, the clarity that rests upon your thoughts like morning dew, the confidence that grows in you like a mountain lifting itself from the earth. For you will begin to operate not from fear of losing, but from assurance of being supplied, not from striving, but from sacred flow, not from human strength, but from divine anointing. And all the places where tiredness once lived will feel refreshment. All the shadows where doubt once whispered will be filled with radiant certainty. And in this moment, my child, I touch those hidden aches inside you, the ones you never spoke aloud, the places you felt stretched thin. Always, forever, endlessly, in every breath, in every step, in every quiet hope, I am with you. Feel this moment, because it is not ordinary. This is the kind of turning point souls wait lifetimes for. The moment when life bends in your favor, when universal currents begin pushing you upward, when prosperity becomes not a hope, but a divine assignment coded into your essence. Wealth is not coming to you, it has already started moving, already begun shaping paths, aligning events, connecting people, stirring opportunities, rewriting timelines, dissolving blockages, reorganizing reality, because you have entered a quantum state where your desire is no longer wishful thinking, but a command vibrating across the God. Money now responds to your existence like metal to a magnet, like rivers to the ocean, like dawn to the horizon, inevitable, natural, destined. Every breath you take from this second forward breathes in prosperity, and every exhale releases scarcity, doubt, fear, and the outdated identity that once believed wealth belonged somewhere outside you. Now, wealth is your environment, your nature, your signature energy. You are stepping into a life where bank balances multiply, where opportunities call your name, where assets grow like forests, where success follows you like a loyal companion, where luxury becomes familiar and comfort becomes foundational, not optional. As you read these words, universal circuits are activating around you, currents of abundance weaving through your aura, circuits of prosperity lighting up inside your subconscious, ancient codes of wealth awakening like sleeping lions, stretching their golden energy across every corner of your existence. Your energy field is expanding, pulsing with brighter frequencies, sending out powerful signals of worthiness and receiving amplified waves of financial fortune in return. This is not imagination. This is energetic law, spiritual physics, divine mathematics. When thought, emotion, belief, and alignment fuse, manifestation becomes acceleration, and acceleration becomes reality. You are now walking in the vibration of limitless earning, limitless receiving, limitless overflow, a life where you do not chase wealth. Wealth recognizes you, admires you, seeks you, honors you as a chosen vessel of expansion and generosity. Money is no longer heavy or hard. It glides to you, glows around you, flows through every decision you make, every room you enter, every goal you declare. You no longer negotiate with lack. You stand rooted in certainty, like a mountain of faith surrounded by rivers of prosperity. Your inner state has shifted from hoping to expecting, from wishing to claiming, from dreaming to owning. The God does not reward need, it rewards truth, and your truth right now is clear, bold, powerful. You were born to be wealthy, divinely wealthy, extravagantly wealthy, purposefully wealthy, celebrated wealthy, and your prosperity uplifts every soul who witnesses it. Feel the majesty of this alignment. Wealth is not a distant target, but a homecoming. Not something new, but something familiar, like remembering who you have always been beneath the noise of old programming. Your energy carries the signature of royalty. Your spirit carries the blueprint of greatness. Your aura carries the glow of divine opulence, and life is rearranging to match this elevated identity. Watch as unexpected financial blessings arrive, funds released, debts erased, opportunities extended, partnerships offered, breakthroughs triggered, doors flung open with force and favor. Watch as you attract people who speak abundance, live abundance, breathe abundance, dream in expansive visions, and move with a confidence that elevates everything around them. You are no longer in the frequency of survival. You are in the frequency of creation, influence, power, fulfillment, ease. Money is not the goal. Money is the natural result of your frequency, your alignment, your purpose, awakening into activity. Wealth pours into your life like sunlight pours through the sky, endless and effortless. Feel the power in your spine, the strength in your heartbeat, the glow in your soul. This is abundance consciousness blooming inside you like a golden sunrise, washing away every cold memory of limitation. Your belief is no longer fragile, it is iron solid, diamond bright, rooted in truth deeper than logic and older than doubt. You do not hope for wealth, you embody it. You do not wait for fortune, you magnetize it. You do not wonder if success will stay. Success is your home, your atmosphere, your natural climate. You are stepping into a chapter where money multiplies while you sleep, where ideas become empires, where intuition becomes your greatest investor, where faith becomes your currency, and your currency becomes abundant beyond calculation. There is no ceiling on your success, no cap on your fortune, no limit to the magnitude of financial blessings unfolding for you. You are aligned with divine timing, divine flow, divine grace, divine momentum, and everything that belongs to your prosperous destiny is rushing toward you with unstoppable speed. The God has stamped your reality with overflow, with luxury, with ease, with unstoppable success. You are not asking anymore, you are receiving. You are not waiting anymore, you are rising. You are not wishing anymore, you are claiming. Every cell in your body is being programmed with wealth consciousness. Every thought you think now seeds prosperity. Every emotion you feel blossoms into tangible reward. Your wealth is sacred. Your wealth is blessed. Your wealth is protected. Your wealth is expanding in ways no human limitation can interfere with. Money honors you. Money respects you. Money trusts you. Money listens when your energy calls. And now repeat silently within yourself. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am chosen for extraordinary prosperity. I am the vessel of divine financial expansion. Wealth flows to me continuously, easily, massively. I receive at a level beyond logic, beyond expectation, beyond limitation. Let this truth sink into the deepest chambers of your being. The God is not preparing to bless you. The God has already begun. You are already in the vibration of winning, already in the season of receiving, already in the reality where wealth pours in like rivers into an infinite ocean. Life is bowing to your frequency now. Opportunities are bending toward you. Abundance is kneeling before your energy. Every second ahead of you is charged with fortune, miracles, acceleration, multiplication. You will look back at this moment as the sacred beginning of your unstoppable rise into prosperity, so immense that generations after you will honor your name. Breathe, feel, and stand in the truth. Your time of extraordinary wealth is not coming. It is here. It is unfolding. It is unstoppable. And you are ready, worthy, destined, chosen, and rising in divine financial glory right now, where hope flickered low, and I breathe life into them again, new oxygen, holy breath, and I say rise. Rise in your spirit before your circumstances shift. Rise in faith before the evidence arrives, because the shift begins inside you. And as it rises in your soul, so shall it rise in your life. And hear me now, this season is marked, heaven has written it, angels have been assigned, timelines are bending in your favor. The delays you endured are turning into acceleration. And where you once knocked and waited, I now lead you straight into the room prepared for you. And nothing can stop what I have ordained. Not human opinion, not spiritual resistance, not time, not circumstance. For when I decree, reality rearranges around my word. And so, beloved, release the weight. Let fear melt like wax before fire. Feel the warmth of my presence moving across you like morning sunlight through open windows. Feel peace settling in your spine, light filling your chest, your breath softening, your heart beating steady and strong with holy assurance. And as you sit in this sacred stillness, imagine soft golden rain falling over you, each drop carrying favor, healing, wealth, clarity, opportunity, new relationships, restored honor, sweet redemption, and let it soak into your spirit like living water into dry ground. For the harvest rising from this moment will astonish you. And now hear me clearly, do not rush this, do not run ahead of peace. Stay in surrender, stay in trust, stay in expectation, because you are crossing from waiting into receiving, from preparation into manifestation, from surviving into flourishing. And every unseen sacrifice, every quiet act of faith, every seed planted in surrender rather than certainty is being multiplied tenfold, 100-fold, beyond measure. And I stand as your defender, your provider, your guide, your comfort, your victory. And I declare over you now, lack is breaking, fear is dissolving, heaviness is lifting, confusion is clearing, and your destiny is awakening like wings unfolding after a long night. And soon, very soon, you will look around and see evidence everywhere, answers everywhere, blessings everywhere, and tears will come not from sorrow, but from awe, from quiet, grateful wonder as you say, "My God did this for me." And yes, you will give, you will share, you will lift others as I lift you, not out of obligation, but out of overflowing love. Because I did not bless you to isolate you, I blessed you to illuminate you, to make you a lighthouse in a world starved for hope, to make your life proof that faith is never wasted, that obedience is never ignored, that trust always brings reward. And listen now as I speak destiny into your marrow. You will walk with wisdom sharpened by my Spirit. You will choose from clarity, not fear. You will attract what aligns with your calling, and what once intimidated you will now feel small beneath your feet, because strength has been reborn inside you. And I am giving you discernment like clear water, instincts guided by heaven, timing aligned with divine currents, and you will move with grace and authority, not rushing, not grasping, simply flowing in fulfillment as miracles follow your steps. And I remove every voice that drains you, every attachment that dims you, every distraction that pulls you from purpose. And I bring into your life those who nourish your spirit, who honor your calling, who see the light in you and help it rise brighter. And as your circle changes, do not fear, for subtraction is protection, and expansion always requires realignment. And I mold you gently, shaping your emotions, softening old fears, releasing buried tension, and giving you the inner stillness that becomes a magnet for divine opportunity. And in this peace you will hear me clearer than ever, not through strain or searching, but through ease. For I have placed my whisper inside you, and when I say move, you will know. When I say wait, you will feel peace in stillness. When I say speak, your words will carry power. And when I say receive, you will open with confidence, not hesitation. because shame no longer owns your story, doubt no longer owns your vision, and delay no longer owns your timeline. I do. And I say now with authority, with love burning brighter than the sun, with eternity echoing through every word, receive this grace, receive this abundance, receive this divine wealth, not only in coins, but in purpose, in honor, in restored dignity, in multiplied peace, in overflowing joy. And do not shrink, do not question whether you are worthy, for worthiness is not earned, it is given. And I have given it to you, stamped upon your soul from before your first breath. And now you rise into it, like the ocean rises when the moon calls it forward, unstoppable, vast, radiant with power. And so breathe again, slow and steady, and feel chains breaking inside you that you never realized were holding you back. Feel courage entering you like warm fire. Feel destiny humming through your bones, and whisper softly in your spirit, "Yes, I receive." For every time you speak faith, you open a door in the unseen, and heaven rushes through it. And now I wrap you in peace like velvet. I cradle your heart in tenderness. I wash your mind in clarity, and I decree over you that the chapter ahead will not resemble the wilderness behind you. And all that felt confusing now becomes clear, and all that felt heavy now becomes light, and all that felt delayed now accelerates. For this is your shift, your turning, your holy rising, and nothing can stop what has begun. So rest in me. Trust my timing, walk with boldness, and remember this truth: I chose you, I prepared this, I placed greatness in you, and what unfolds next will be divine proof that faith is never wasted. Now rise, my child, rise in spirit, rise in expectation, rise in joy, and receive this blessing, for it is already yours, already written, already released, and now it flows to you like a river of gold through the gates of heaven into your hands, into your home, into your future. And you will prosper not by striving, but by alignment, not by force, but by faith. And this is your moment, your season, your divine inheritance calling your name. Breathe, open, trust, and affirm with me now, I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by divine light. I am surrounded by favor. I am aligned with my purpose. I am overflowing in peace and wealth. I am free, I am blessed, and it is already done. Listen closely, because what you are stepping into right now is not ordinary abundance, not some casual wishful dreaming. You are stepping into a higher financial destiny that has been waiting for you, preparing for you, aligning itself for you long before you even asked for it. The universe has already written prosperity in your story, and now that chapter is unfolding in real time, unstoppable, unshakable, undeniable. You are not chasing wealth anymore. Wealth is shifting its direction and running toward you, because your energetic identity has upgraded. Your soul has risen into a frequency where money recognizes you, respects you, and responds to you instantly. You are entering a phase where opportunities don't just appear, they multiply. Where doors don't just open, they swing wide with honor. Where connections don't just happen, they are divinely arranged with precision, timing, and a purpose bigger than your imagination. Your financial flow is no longer limited by effort alone. It is powered by spiritual authority, by inner belief, by an invisible momentum that has already begun to move mountains for you behind the scenes. There is a divine economy, an invisible treasury, a sacred current of wealth that only a chosen few tap into, and you have just accessed it. You are no longer someone who hopes for success. You are someone success is drawn to, almost magnetically. And the universe is now orchestrating a shift so big, so dramatic, that people around you will wonder how everything changed so suddenly, but you will know it is divine intelligence working through you, divine favor shielding you, divine timing pushing you forward like a rising tidal force. Money is not coming to you in drops, it is coming in waves, in streams, in overflowing abundance, pouring from angles you never expected, from channels you couldn't predict, from sources you didn't even know existed. Financial growth is now natural for you. Wealth expansion is automatic. Prosperity is your new normal. You are no longer aligned with scarcity. That identity has dissolved. You are aligned with greatness, with mastery, with limitless increase. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every breath you take carries a magnetic signature now, a frequency of high-class wealth, real luxury, divine prosperity, and unstoppable upward movement. You are not praying for survival. You are receiving dominion, legacy, and financial royalty-level blessings. Your mindset has shifted from "how will it happen" to "watch how it unfolds for me," from "I hope it comes" to "it is already mine," from waiting to welcoming. Your energy is sovereign, your vibration is rich, your spirit is crowned, and every moment from now forward is an expansion of your wealth reality. You are walking into a life where million-dollar breakthroughs will feel normal, where rapid financial elevation feels natural, where prosperity flows without force, without fear, without doubt, only certainty, confidence, gratitude, and divine alignment. Wealth is not ahead of you, it is rising inside you. And because of that, external reality has no choice but to shift in your favor. This is not a lucky phase. This is your divine financial era, and nothing can interrupt it. Repeat quietly in your spirit, "I am chosen for wealth. I am the frequency of abundance. I am the home where money feels safe. I am not hoping, I am receiving. I do not chase, I attract. Wealth belongs to me, and I belong to wealth." And now just feel that the universe moving, reality reorganizing, doors unlocking, people thinking about you, opportunities preparing to land in your lap, money currents circling you like light. You are entering your legendary prosperity phase, and from here forward, your wealth story will not just grow, it will rise, roar, and redefine your entire destiny, permanently. There comes a moment in life when the air around you shifts, when the silence begins to glow, when something invisible rises beneath your feet as if destiny itself is lifting you upward. And this, right now, is that moment for you. You are no longer standing in the world you once knew. You have crossed into a realm of elevated wealth consciousness, where the universe treats your desires as instructions, where your faith functions like a royal command,